Focus this week was your play in the red zone on both sides of the ball. Tonight you're 4 for 4 on offense, 4 touchdowns on defense. Only gave up 1 touchdown and 2 trips.
Yeah, it was a big emphasis. I mean, we talked about that last week. I mean, we had the two missed opportunities in the red zone offensively. If you just get one field goal, you win that game. And then we had 4 touchdowns against our defense. If you just make it 3, you win. So we talked about that all week because obviously we need to finish the drives. The biggest thing for us has been turnovers down in the red zone. So when we haven't turned the ball over, we've been pretty good. So we did a great job with that tonight. And then obviously being able to run the football against all this, they played a lot of coverage. So they were going to be a defense that wasn't going to give us a lot of big play opportunities. We're going to have to pick our spots there, but we're going to have to be patient with the running game. And I thought our guys did a great job up front. Wayne was awesome. He ran through tackles and had extended a lot of plays. Yeah, no question. I mean, they got down there a few times and we held them to field goals, and that just makes a huge. When you're swapping field goals for touchdowns, that's the kind of recipe that you want.
What's it say about this team that these past 2 years they've been able to take care of business on the road the way they have?
Yeah, it's just incredible. I mean, maybe 90. I think I've been a part of that maybe one other time. I have to go back and look at it. I've had a couple years where maybe we had 1 loss on the road, but it's just incredible. I mean, it really is. And then when you look at 70-3 in the first quarter, that's showing up. And it's not like we played perfect. We had the Auburn game, we dropped 3 touchdowns. We didn't play perfect in that game. Georgia Tech, we played pretty good, pretty about as good as we could in the first half. Boston College was an outstanding game. Having turnovers, we put it all together. That was one of our better games. And tonight, setting the tempo was outstanding. And then obviously down at Florida State. So we played every game at night too. Getting back 6 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully we can get home a little earlier tonight. But it's just awesome to be a part of. I mean, it's a mentality. It's just taking one at a time, just trying to put everything you have into each and every opponent. And it takes a lot of mental toughness to go on the road and win. All you gotta do is look around the country. I mean, it's really hard to have that type of consistency. There's probably not 1 or 2 or 3 teams in the country who have had that type of consistency. So I just tip my hat to the players because they've got to have the right type of mental capacity to be able to do that.
You talked about the long week. What did that loss do to your team?
Well, it made us 10-1 instead of 11-0. That's the biggest thing. It was a lot of disappointment. Obviously, I don't want to take anything away from Pitt because they made the plays to win and made a big kick there at the end. But I think that, as I said last week, sometimes prosperity is not the best teacher. No matter how hard you try, sometimes we all get better and we grow the most when we have a little bit of pain, a little bit of adversity along the way. And I knew what our team was made of, and I saw it all week. It was great. It was great to see them Monday when we had our leadership meeting and just hear the things that I heard, and then to watch them on the practice field. They were ready to play Monday, to be honest with you. And I'm just thankful we didn't have to wait 9 months to go play again. They were ready to get back. I think that they were very disappointed, but again, they had a great sense of urgency. Not that they didn't. We had great practice going into the Pitt game. They just outplayed us in a couple areas, but I just think that they came into this week with an understanding that you can't. It's a game of performance. It's not a game of supposed to. Well, you're supposed to win. No, you got to perform. You got to earn it. And they just had a great focus this week and a sense of urgency, and they were eager to come up here and play. And I'm just proud of them for getting themselves ready, bouncing back, and especially when you're at a place like Clemson and you've won as much as we have, and Lord, you lose a game and the world is over. that's just kind of part of it. And so you have to handle some criticism. You have a lot of things that are around you, and our guys, they do a great job of staying focused on what's real and what's not. And there's a lot of communication within our program. So it was just a good week for us to grow our team. I thought it was as good a week as we've had around here to grow our team for a good, strong finish. And I'm just proud of how they responded. So good lessons for them, and we just try to move on. I mean, that's what we do.